What's up, party people of the MOB, members only baseball, the mob? What's going on and what's happening? What is cracking? You know what's cracking. Are you hyped? Are you pumped? Are you excited? Because I am. It is night one, opening day of mob members only basketball. Hey, oh my God, is that you? Are you still logged on my shit there, Ray? You're still, somebody's still messing with somebody's got my name on there. That's hilarious. But anyway, who's pumped up for opening day? We got it, right? Cubs at Cards to open up the season. Gunny McGuire will be the very first opening day pitcher. And what's up, Freddie? Dude, that's hilarious that we're both logged in at the same time. I don't even know how that's possible. And then we're going to follow that up with the Yanks at the O's coming from Camden Yards. Is that what it's called? There in Baltimore. Either way, I'm excited. We've got some good, fun stuff lined up. I'm choosing the opening day uniforms in case you missed that in one of my posts today. Also want to let you know in the, I think in mob orders, I posted, just so you know, the overall team values and the highest player values that we have. Individuals, Freddie, Krieg, and Benji, the top 3 rated players. Something that we've learned is that your position matters with the archetype that you chose. So that's the biggest discrepancy we've seen in people with the same archetype having different values due to the position. Also, if you guys noticed today, under the heading of the category inside the server, under play ball, we added a series pick'ems. I'm getting ready to close that here in a second. And then we also added something called a mystery channel under the player category. And I'm going to tell you what that's going to be right now, actually. I'm going to close that shit. I'm closing it, bro. Relax. Hold on a second here. All right. I'm going to close it right now. All right, it's closed. Nobody should be able to see it except for admins, I think, and myself. All right. The mystery channel that you see. We are going to have a little bit of fun this season. Starting next week, after week 1, this will start. This will open up Thursday along with your earnings. There's going to be a channel, and I'm going to let you guys vote on the name. Bob Funk, what's up? Oh, did you just get your vote in? That's perfect timing. If you want to bet on your player or bet on your team, that will be allowed because, I mean, let's face it, the mob, they run a lot of gambling shit. That's kind of what they do, right? They got bookies and underground racetracks and all kinds of shit. So we're going to follow suit and we're going to do the same thing. So what's going to happen? And we'll post all this stuff Thursday night or Friday. What happens? Oh, look at the hype trains. We got a level 2 hype train. Oh, I get a hype chest. I'm going to open it. Let me see what it is. Who is this diva emote? What? It's literally called Who is this diva emote? That's fucking legit. That's almost like they planned that shit. There you go. There's the new emote, folks. That's fire. What you're going to be able to do is you're going to go into that channel and you're going to tell us how many of your earnings you want to bet. You can't bet more than a third of the earnings that you have, whether it's just your weekly earnings that you have or if you've decided to do some bankroll and you have a larger bankroll. You can only bet up to 1/3 of your points and you will place the bet. And it's got to be something reasonable, and we have to approve it. We will put a green check mark, or if we don't think it's feasible, we'll put a red X. So, for example, you can't say, oh, I want to bet 10 points that I get a hit tonight. That's kind of weak. But if you want to bet 10 points that says you won't strike out tonight, or that you'll hit a home run, or you'll have 3 hits, or you'll hit a double, or something along those lines, or that you will hit into a double play, something crazy like that. Or if you're a pitcher, I bet I will have at least 5 strikeouts, or I will throw a no-hitter, or I will throw a 1-hitter, whatever it is. So it's going to give you a chance to bet your earnings to try to make more earnings without having to wait for progression. So that was mine and Eagle's brainchild, and we kind of talked through it. There's going to be 3 channel names that you're going to choose from. I'm going to put that up probably on Friday to vote or Thursday to vote. It'll either be something to do with Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle, some kind of Pete Rose name, or maybe Shoeless Joe Jackson, or maybe Otani's trainer, something along those lines. That'll be the name of the channel. So that's what we'll do. So that being said, let me jump back here real quick. Crazy Canuck was the very first person in. He said, "Pokes chat with a stick. Come on, do something." And I immediately responded, so that worked. Crazy Canuck, that was crazy. Crazy is first one in, followed by Dave Axis. Freddie and Crazy re-upping their subs. Appreciate that. Bullets in the house. Greg Luda is here as well. Nate Hall re-upping his sub. Annie Beaverhausen in the his house, along with Keith. And who else? Bob Funk. And Ray is here, even though he pretended to be me. Gunny's in the house. Eagle is here. Who else? Who else we got? Is that it? Is that everybody? That's all we got? Hold on. Let me look real quick. Hold on. It says we got 20. All right, let's see who's hiding. You know Twin Screw's hiding. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, what's happening, Twin Screw? Shocker. Rob Forker was hiding, as well as Doug Day. Doug Day, what's up? Hope you're driving safe or you're home safe. And Twin Screw. There you go. All right. So, what do we have tonight on tap? First game. You know who we got. Let me get this thing out of the way. It's going to be the Cubbies at the Cards. 7 p.m. game in July, so it'll still be a little light out. Raxus. Hey, it's Raxus. You know how we do it. The broadcasters are going to take over. I'm going to go downstairs and watch it on my big-ass TV while I sip some whiskey. I'll be up here in between, and I'm sure I'll have to run up a couple times to make sure that my controller doesn't die or whatever it says, go into sleep mode. Dave's gonna go downstairs. But as you see, I want to show you, we're doing the long broadcast. Like I said, I chose the jerseys for opening night, and basically what they are is I wanted a jersey that resembles the jersey to be the color of the team with white pants for every team tonight. So that's how it's going to roll. So we're on the broadcast. The show network is the long one. We're going to do modern broadcast because it gives us the most segues and all that good stuff. The PA announcer is whoever gives a fuck. And then everything else is cool. If it goes extra innings, we will not start with the extra inning runner. I hate that shit. And we don't have any quick counts because we play real baseball. We don't play that new ridiculous shit. So that's it. That's all I got. Anybody got questions? You got about 5 seconds to ask me something before we go to the field. Opening night here, members only baseball season 1. Cubbies at Cards coming up right now. All right, folks, hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Everything was working fine earlier. It all worked for the regular or for the preseason. The audio show. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Everything was working fine earlier. Oh, now I'm hearing myself. For the regular or for the preseason. The audio show. What the fuck is going on? Hold on a second.
they're effective. I think for hitters, it's really hard to wait. You've got to wait, stay back, let it make that break, and then try to do something at the end. Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
This one lifted in the air, left field, Franchise. Sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Mick Fortune stands in now and watches strike one. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Battling here as she fouls it away. This one in the air. McGuire nabs it, and there's two away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jeff Bannister.
Now the left fielder, Jeff Bannister. Bannister, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Right side. Throws to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Greg Soto.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, Calvin Klein.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Adam Williams, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Yeah. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. Counts full, 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They stack center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Rocco Love. That one's in there. That's strike one. And that's through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's two away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Frank Franchise in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one at triple digits.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Williams off of first with two away. Line drive. Fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. So two outs with runners on the corners. Morgan getting ready to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Two aboard, two outs. And there's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Nope, that's inside.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Big Daddy Creech. McGuire back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
James Kingsley working the plate.
Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Allen makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Cornelius King.
Next to hit, Cornelius King. And that drops in for a strike. No score here in the second. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He goes down looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Buddy Johnson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off left side. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Buck Marcus. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Digging in, Bob Funk. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Freddie Flash next up for the Cardinals. He's got some power, no doubt. And that's in for a strike. Funk, the base runner at first with 1 out. Yeah, And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Paul on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
Batting
bases for
the
sure. If the
designated
pitcher's
hitter,
his friend,
Bruce
he'll give him a second to
Robertson.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bruce Robertson next up for the Cardinals. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Cubs,
Top
the
half of the
center fielder,
3rd inning.
Nate
Now it's going to be
Paul.
Nate Paul. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Batting 8, the catcher,
David Legend, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Rob Forrest.
And next for the Cubs, Rob Forrest. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Calvin Klein. Bunting for a hit. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, shortstop Adam Williams.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Next to hit, Adam Williams. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count.
Liner, base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rocco Love.
One gone, runner at first. Rocco Love will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. He
Now
kind of rolled
batting,
over on
left
his pitch a little bit,
field,
but he got
right,
enough
right.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
2 on, 1 out. Franchise digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Inside. 1-2 to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missed. Swung on, belted. That's back. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Now batting,
Danny
the third
Morgan.
baseman,
Next up for the
Danny
Cardinals.
Morgan.
0 for 1 so far. That one in triple digits. Next offering is fouled back. Love leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Count is 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now here is Ray Bass. Bass, only 18 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Allen makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mick Fortune.
So up next, Mick Fortune. She's over 1. And that's in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The Cubbies trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side, you'll see another. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the knuckleball, and it was worthwhile.
For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So we'll see. If he gets there, you know it's because of me.
And now Jeff Bannister. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one.
batting,
Nice line
third
drive to the
baseman,
pull
Big
side,
Daddy
met it out
Creech.
front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Big Daddy Creech, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time. And a strike in there. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Couple of singles
batting,
back to back. Just
shortstop,
kept it simple.
Cornelius
Played Pepper with the middle of the
King.
infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So up now for Chicago, Cornelius King. Struck out looking his first time. Just
that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside edge. First and second, 2 down. Out to short. Tosses across the first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they strand a pair. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in St. Louis,
Leading off
John
for the
Sciambi and
Cardinals,
Chris Singleton
the right
with you.
fielder,
And
Buck
leading off the bottom of the
Marcus.
fourth, Buck Marcus. First pitch misses.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Bob Funk.
Bob Funk next up for the Cardinals, and he's already singled in this game.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump
first
today.
baseman,
Looked like
number
he reached back and
22,
got a little extra on that one.
Right.
Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Flash in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 1. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Next offering is down low. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now,
for the Cubs,
Buddy
the designated
Johnson.
hitter, Buddy Johnson.
McGuire back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Klein under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 12,
Nate Paul, the
Oh.
next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Franchise settles under it and makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, David.
Now the catcher
Legend.
up to hit. David Legend grounded out his first time up. Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1.
The Cards leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a base hit right there.
Now batting, second
2 outs,
baseman,
runner at
Rob
first. Now it's the
Forrest.
second baseman, Rob Forrest. And that drops in for a strike. Legend, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Bruce Roberson. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball 1 there.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Calvin.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Calvin Klein. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, man.
Now
Just
batting,
locked him up with that slider,
Adam
even though it caught a lot of
Lugia.
the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Williams stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fastball in for a strike at 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they still lead it 1-0. All right, we go to the top
Cubs,
half of
the right
inning
fielder,
number 6.
Ray
And now the
Bass.
right fielder, Ray Bass.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that is out of play. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Mitt Fortune, the next Cub to hit. Fouled off. She was late. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got her looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Jeff Bannister, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Big Daddy Creech. Just missed.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. Two outs. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. To third, and that one handled. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now here is Rocco Love. There's the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and loosening in the pen. Brazier also getting ready. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Fortune tracks it down for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And up next for St. Louis, Frank Franchise. That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver
Now
that baseball. That is a scary one.
Danny
Watch your
Morgan.
lips.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Greg Soto will depart, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Javier
number
Assad.
72.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Danny Morgan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Franchise stands at first with one out. And a curve misses outside, ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base
The
hits
right
for this
fielder,
team.
number
Just
4,
found a way to slot that ball down the third
Marcus.
baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Buck Marcus. First pitch, and he just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. In there at the knees. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is outside. Funk up next for the Cardinals. Into center. Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable
Now
of making
batting,
plays on
the
the run,
catcher,
and we
Bob
saw it right there.
Funk.
That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Here's the catcher, Bob Funk. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball to strike.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Freddie Flesh into St. Louis on deck circle. Two on, 2 outs. Got him. And that is that. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Cornelius King.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. Romero getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Johnson batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
The 0-1. High fly ball out to left field. Franchise moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miller.
Well, 1-run game, stepping in, Freddie Flash.
Freddie Flash.
Miller, a 6'5" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That one not close. Ball 1.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Just missed.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
That's to third. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bruce Roberson.
Bruce Roberson, the next to hit. That's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Forrest on the run, throw to first. In time, got him.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Calvin Klein. 0 for 3 in this one. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Well,
the catcher,
1-run game,
David
and here's the catcher,
Legend.
David Legend. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up right side flash. 1 away. And up next for Chicago, Rob Forrest. That one's in there, 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 3.
That's a really good take.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the right fielder, Ray Bass. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That clips the corner. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Cubs.
And
the
now,
first baseman,
Mick Fortune moves to first.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one misses. Ball one. Bass off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. He's in there.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Clips the corner. And a count 2-1. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. She wants to get her arms extended. She likes the ball away from her a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Bannister in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one out to right. Allen settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
back
the
now,
Chicago
new pitcher
Cubs.
on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the 8th.
37.
Porter Hodge.
Porter Hodge.
Now up for
Leading
St.
up
Louis,
for St.
Adam
Louis,
Williams.
the shortstop, Adam Williams.
First offering, and it just misses. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, Forrest. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Rocco Love.
Rocco Love now at the plate. 1 for 3. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swinging a foul straight back. Next
1
offering
ball,
misses
2
down and
strikes.
away. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
In the air, right side, Bass. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less.
56.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ryan Helsley.
Well, one-run game. Jeff Bannister getting ready to hit.
Bannister.
What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Breaking ball inside. Now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Big Daddy.
Now, Big Daddy Creech. And he takes a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Yo, 1. And a ground ball to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball still 0-2.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Now at the plate, Cornelius King.
Inside,
First
ball 1.
pitch just misses. Outside with a breaking ball. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind them to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Great pitching on both sides of the ball. What a game for opening night to kick things off in the history of the MLB. 1-0. This is just like real baseball. Well, prior to this season. FYI, all closers were set at 80 overall. That's where they will stay all season. So as other pitchers and hitters get better, closers and relievers at 75 will stay the same. What a game all the way around, for real, though. Soto's got the loss, but 7 strikeouts. He started off a little rough, but he really settled in. And it's like watching a Big Ten game. And I believe you, Keith, especially if Iowa is involved, right? Hey-yo. Ray went 1 for 4. Jeff 2 for 4. Leathers 1 for 3. Nate 0 for 3. Solid outing for Soto. I think I saw Robin there somewhere in the chat apologizing, saying sorry to waste your start. Gunny McGuire, though, keeping pace with Soto. He went almost 2 innings longer, gave up 2 less hits, struck out 1 less, and he gets the win. Who had our 5th hit? I don't know. We'll find out here in just a second here. Franchise with the game winning. We had a lot of firsts. I think Worm had the very first hit. Ray had the first stolen base. I'm sure if you guys kept track of that, you can throw it in the chat. Wise Knight 0 for 3. I think they do the extremes, Biff. They do like people who did well and then people who didn't do well, I guess. On the Cardinal side, Frank, the franchise way, 2 for 3 with the only ribby of the game. Worm going 2 for 4. Biff 0 for 3. There you go, Biff. That's why. And then Danny Morgan 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Let me see. I'm going real slow not to fuck this up because I don't want to screw up any stats. There you go. Looks like Banfield, 2 hits for the Cubs. He led the way there. Stolen base for Ray. There's your pitcher stats at the bottom. Adam and Frank having 2 hits apiece for St. Louis. And Frank with a ribby and the sacrifice fly that brought in the ribby, obviously. Excuse me. And then the Cardinal pitching stats there at the bottom. Game log. This will go inning by inning if you want to go back and check anything, or for the stats team to, if they need any clarifications about something that may or may not have happened. Mike Churchill, what's up, bro? Was that your first post? Did you just get here? You missed a good one. 1-0. Real baseball. Love it. The only thing that would have made that better is if the pitchers were hitting. We don't want that in this league. Great outing, though, all the way around. And I love the atmosphere. I loved hearing the crowd go, "Let's go Cards." The blue jerseys versus the red jerseys, the whole 9 yards. It was just great. Busch Stadium, 44,809, 98% capacity for opening night. Not too shabby. And Kingsley, we might have to have a talk with that guy. I don't know about that umpire, but we'll see. He probably has an orange T-shirt underneath. Or, I'm sorry, a light green T-shirt underneath. Pitcher analysis, we don't need. Batter analysis, we don't need. And we will exit the post game. We will confirm the exit. So, let me hear your comments in the chat. What do you guys think about Game 1? Before we head over to Game 2 here momentarily. Joe is here as well. See a couple new faces pop in. I think we got up to like 35 viewers on that first game, by the way. And what's this? Bullet's here. Good to see you, Bullet. Yeah, Banfield, sorry. I mean, Banfield, you did your part. You got a couple hits, baby. Chris Lee, what's up? Yeah, there you go. Attaboy. Great warm for the real one. I'll take the first ever K. Oh, is that okay? That's what I was going to ask you. So you got the first strikeout. That's solid. All right, let's do this. We're gonna be it's Yankees, right? It's Yankees at. So, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to get everybody to get their colored jerseys. I think the Yankees only have the spring training ones, so that's what they'll be wearing tonight. And then Baltimore. Oh, FaceTime. Attaboy, Luda. Attaboy. I think we're going the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. And with Baltimore, let's see. New York's got black, so we'll do the orange. I think that makes more sense. And Banfield first hit for the Cubs. So Worm had the very first hit. Ray Bashan had the very first stolen base. Soto had the first strikeout. Who was the strikeout, Soto? Who'd you strike out so we know who the first strikeout was? No home runs. Were there any extra base hits, or do we still have... So somebody in this game who gets a double or a triple would be the first extra base hitter, right? Frank got the first RBI. Yeah, Biff, good job there. Don't the O's have a city connect? Yeah, but it's not what I want though, Joe. It's not. I'm doing all colors on top with white pants, so it looks different. I think it's all orange or something. No, I'm giving them orange on white. All right, so we're gonna play at Camden Yards. Broadcast show modern. We're going over here to Alex. We like that guy. I think it was that punk Rocco McLovin or that nice guy Adam Williams. Well, you got one extreme or the other, Soto. One extreme or the other, bro. Let me see. Quick counts are off. 9 innings. We're going to play in July. It's still going to be a 7 p.m. game. We're taking the extra inning off. All right. Good luck. I see what you did there, Art. All right, so for those of you who just jumped in, welcome to opening night here, Members Only Baseball Season 1. The first game in the history of the league was Chicago Cubs at St. Louis Cardinals. The Cards hold on at home to win 1-0 in a pitcher's duel. I think 13 total strikeouts between Soto and Gunny, if I'm not mistaken. So thanks for tuning in. We are about to kick off, or what did we decide the other day, Ray? Kick off? Hit off? What the fuck did we say? Oh, jack off. I forgot about that. Anyway, I probably won't say that on the air. We're about to start game 2. And I know, Banfield. That's all right. You can root for the Rays, bro. Or the O's, sorry. I just read Ray's name. Meant to say O's, and I said the Rays. That's fucking terrible. That was terrible. That was just terrible. All right, here we go. New York Yankees, led by Yogi and Joe Delaney, at the Baltimore Orioles, led by Eagle and Britton. Here we go. Let me see your O faces, O fans. Let's do this, Brutus. It's time to get down. Let's do it. We're going to Baltimore. We're going to Camden Yards.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And getting to start for Baltimore, Chris Lee. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And up next for New York, Mike Church. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good
The
one.
left
You know, the
fielder,
screwball's often
Ray.
compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. Orioles due up in the first, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, our starter in this one, Lisa Pinky. What do you have on her, Singy?
Power pitcher. She's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of her hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball
Leading
will
off
beat them.
for the
Leading
Orioles,
off,
the
Dave
shortstop,
Dirtbag.
Dave Dirtbag.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this pitcher out there on the mound. See if she continues to climb the ladder.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream
second,
two-strike
the second
curveball.
baseman,
If you're the
the
pitcher,
man,
hard downward
Busher.
break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what she was looking for on the mound.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his
Batting
hands. Nice
first,
job of
the
going the
first
other way.
baseman, Benji Matson.
And into the box for Baltimore, Benji Matson. Slice to right and foul ball. Matson in his rookie season hitting third in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Man at first, 1 away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Art G-Man will hit next. That one is upstairs. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So digging in, Doug Britton. Bunt attempt, popped up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the
All
right
right,
fielder.
let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
Winkler.
It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Michael Winkler, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball. G-Man off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say she's convinced, but it looks like she's accepted it.
Hard hit right side, and that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Joseph Delaney.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lee back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And ball 1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That clips the corner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Doug Day. That one's in there. 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Line to left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One down, runner at third. Paniagua, the next to hit.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball one there. That's out to center field. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the second. Now here's the Orioles DH.
The designated hitter,
Anand Beaver.
Beaver.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a hitter like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for her to throw it again at some point.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air, center field. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Clem White.
And next for the Orioles, Clem White. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, she never moved because she never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball.
3-0.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Foul ball there. That's a hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing
Batting
the ball
9,
off the
the
bat.
left fielder,
Something to improve.
Greg Luna.
So up next, Greg Luna. That's in there, and it's 0-1. White leads off first with one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And they add on. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made her pay.
And now the shortstop, Dave Dirtbag. And takes low for ball one. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Pinky maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Still only one out here in the inning. She's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus her a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with her. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And he'll reach second with one away.
Now batting,
just got to
the
settle
second
that
baseman,
throw and pull it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
One out, runner at second. Butcher digs in now. Singleton scored his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. One out, the runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, she doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one missing low. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have
Now
a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Art G-Man, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball 1, no strikes. That's
Nope.
a little bit
Ball.
low.
2-1.
That misses,
That's the ball.
and the count is 3-1. Britton waiting on deck for the Orioles. And a 3-1 on the way. Ripped on the ground a second. They
That's
take
it.
the force out. They limit the damage here. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
And the
the
batter
catcher,
now,
Yogi
Yogi Barr.
Barr.
And a
Yeah.
big swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten
0-1.
going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That missed. That's a ball.
Next offering misses. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to
Batting up,
swing through
the
it.
second
It's
baseman,
kind of
Tommy
part changeup, part
John.
curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good
No,
one
that
very
missed.
often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
One down, base is empty. Drops one down in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. They handle the bunt and get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but
Now
not
batting,
able
the
to
designated
execute.
hitter.
Yeah, I think
Ray.
he rushed it a
Ray.
little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ray
Alright.
stands in now and watches strike one. Late on that fastball.
More and more hitters are looking to
Okay.
slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on her approach.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And they trail it 4-1. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for
inning.
the
And into the
Orioles,
box for
the center
Baltimore,
fielder,
Doug
Doug
Britton.
Britton.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying. So how
No
much
ball,
does his
one strike.
speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and
That's
his
it, ball.
instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That
That's the
one
ball.
misses, and the count is filled up. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. On the ground, right side. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The right fielder, number 44, Michael Winkler.
And stepping in is the speedy Michael Winkler. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, number 6.
Man, that was a
Designated
great
hitter,
effort to lunge and pick that one
Beaver.
at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
Next is the designated hitter, Anand Beaver. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. But Chris, through the early stages, she hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. She's going to need to get some quick outs if she's going to get deeper into this game. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Clem White, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored her first time. And that misses. 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Winkler at second. Beaver over at first with 1 away. That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline and she's in to score. It's 6-1.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lisa Pinky out of the game, and this is one she'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
York.
pitcher for the Yankees,
Number
Marcus
0.
Stroman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 out, runner at second. Luna now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 7-1. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Dave Dirtbag. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And downstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter number 14, second baseman, the man, Butcher.
The man, Butcher, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, left field. Train on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Church. That's outside.
That's
ball
a ball.
1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swinging a foul out of play. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 11,
Mike Train will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 away now.
fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Joseph Delaney stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Backed off the plate that time.
Count is full.
High fly ball, right field. Lasko makes the catch, and that is that. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park,
off
ready to
for the
go,
Orioles,
bottom
the
4.
first
And here
baseman,
is Benji Matson. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And here is Art G-Man, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. G-Man, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2021. Next pitch misses, 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is
Now
empty.
batting, the
So
center
next to hit
fielder,
for Baltimore, Doug Britton. And that one sliced foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges, but can't make the catch. So man aboard.
The right fielder,
And next for the
44,
Orioles, Michael Winkler. Just
That missed. That's
missed.
the ball. 1-0.
Britton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Grounds 1 to short. Montgomery. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Chuck Bulldog. Lee back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Doug Day.
So digging in, Doug Day. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Here, what?
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just blown away in that at bat.
Now
3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Paniagua in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any
ball, 2
pitches.
strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Anand Beaver. Inside, just missed. Movement in the
1-0.
Yankees pen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Next offering is fouled back. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside ball.
Next pitch is outside.
You got a full count.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
The catcher, number 9, Clem.
And into the box for Baltimore, Clem White.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
One ball,
She's
no strike.
in there. And now a runner into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Runner at second. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. That one missed.
Count's full.
That's a laser base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So next to hit for Baltimore, Greg Luna. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. It's 9-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the batting order turns over. Dave Dirtbag, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Pulls that one foul. Luna at second with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the number 2 hitter,
number
the man
14.
Butcher.
Second baseman, the man Butcher.
And that is out of play. And now the count is even. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Benji Matson.
So 2 down now, and here is Benji Matson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Marcus Stroman. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
Now
he almost
pitching
has
for
to
the
just put
Yankees.
that out of his mind. Every
Number
outing
35.
matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Art G-Man, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. And that's
Nope,
off
ball.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 11 and the Yankees 1. Well, this game isn't
Leading
very
off for the
close,
Yankees,
Singy. Let's
the
see if we got
catcher,
any messages
Yogi
from those tuning in
Berra.
today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy Gunn.
Here's the second baseman, Tommy Gunn. He's 0 for 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This to center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Doug Britton. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Cousins getting cranked up as well. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike
The right
zone. We're
fielder,
seeing
number
more
44,
fastballs in that
Michael
location. Hitters,
Winkler.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Winkler. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there and caught on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it
The
a
batter,
little bit
number
right there.
6.
That front shoulder
Designated
coming
hitter,
open instead of
Anand
staying closed.
Beaver.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Beaver in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. She's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed. That's
She's
the ball.
really tightening up her hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Corrals it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading off for the
top of
Yankees,
inning number
the right
7,
fielder,
and
Mike
stepping in for the Yankees,
Church.
Mike Church. And first offering is fouled off. To third, Pacheco. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
So what we're seeing is a lineup
The
that's just
left-hander,
out of
number
sync
11,
with the pitcher.
Mike
They're guessing
Train.
wrong and their timing's off.
And now Mike Train. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That missed by a
1-1.
lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mouth. Dirtbag makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the
Good
third
hard
baseman,
fastball up in the
Joseph
zone right there. They
Delaney.
look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Delaney stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Chuck Bulldog stepping in now for the Yankees. Inside.
No, that's inside.
And that is ball 1. Delaney, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Two outs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off
And now
for
the
the
catcher
Orioles,
comes up to
the
him.
catcher,
Clem
Clem
White.
White.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fought off foul. Got her looking. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting. Left
Next for the Orioles,
Greg
Greg Luna. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The Orioles up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch
The
sequence
batter,
right
number
there. I'm
7.
telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the
Shortstop,
same page
Dave
right now.
Dirkbag.
And now it's going to be Dave Dirtbag. There's a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 11 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Doug Day. Lee back to work. That one at 95 missed up top. 1-0. And it's fouled away. That misses. 2-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Tyler Ferguson is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano also throwing. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke Paniagua.
So up next, Duke Paniagua. There's a strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, those kind of
Now batting,
lucky
the
soft
catcher,
hits will always
Yogi
make you smile.
Berra.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now a chance for Yogi Berra.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
And it really looks like
0-2.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Paniagua at first, one gone. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So digging in, Tommy Gunn.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Tommy Gunn.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
Hit in the air, right field. Lasco makes the grab on the run. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 11 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Now it's the
Orioles,
second baseman, the
second
man
baseman,
Butcher.
The man Butcher.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm
Up
front
next for the
side,
Orioles,
and the
the
hands
first
just continue to
baseman, Benji
carry through
Matson.
the middle of the field.
And here's the first baseman, Benji Matson. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0 balls. 1 strike.
That one ripped but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Just
Nope.
off the
Ball.
outside edge.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Full count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make
Now
that
batting,
play. And
third
it's a
baseman,
lot easier to
Art
watch from up here
G-Man.
because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And now it's
No,
even
that's
up.
out. Ball outside.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
That cutter right there had just
Now
enough
batting,
movement on
the
it to get
center
the swing
fielder,
and miss.
Doug
It wasn't a great location
Gretchen.
by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Britton
Hey-ya.
stands in now and watches strike
0-1.
one. That one pushed to the left and foul. And the 0-2. Way high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with
That's
a
the ball.
changeup, and the count is 2-2.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Count is full.
And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a
Take your
board.
base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it
The
really
right
well.
fielder, number
It's a really
44,
nice plate appearance.
Michael
So up next,
Winkler.
Michael Winkler. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses,
Ball.
and the count is 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Very high with that one. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Butcher, the lead runner at second. Britton on at first with 2 down. And it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. Orioles strand a couple. But they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his
Number
slider. It's
58.
just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the
Leadoff
order.
for the Yankees.
Here's the Yankees
The designated
leadoff hitter, Ray.
Ray.
Misses off
Ball,
the
that's
inside. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Tyler Ferguson is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano also getting ready. And another ball.
2-0.
Pitch misses
the ball.
there. And it's 3-0. So definitely a
3-0.
little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Hey!
3-1 count, saying to herself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Back up the middle and a base hit. She saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Now
Right there,
batting,
does a great
right
job of
fielder,
staying in the big
Mike
part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next for New York, Mike Church. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the leadoff hitter gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll her up for 2.
Foul ball there.
That missed. That's a ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees,
Mike
the
Train
left fielder,
stepping in now
Mike
for the Yankees.
Train.
First offering misses badly for ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And up next for New York, Joseph Delaney. He was late there, strike one.
It's 0-1.
Fouled off left side. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That's outside.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chuck Bulldog.
So last chance for the Yankees. Chuck Bulldog stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And he swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
This could end it.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
An 11-1 final as as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Well, I don't think anybody saw that coming. I sure didn't. Holy smokes. What an ass whooping. I honestly did not think of that. I didn't think that was coming. I didn't anticipate that at all. It's crazy. GG's all the way around, though. Great first game. Very entertaining second game. As Benji goes yard twice. Luda goes yard. And Chris Lee pitches a masterpiece. So I couldn't ask for anything more starting the game for the O's for sure. Yankees just got to chalk this up as opening night jitters, I'm guessing. Yeah, Chris, you did a great job. Here we go. Lisa with the loss. She only made it through 2 1/3 inning. That's terrible. She gave up 8 hits. She only struck out once. She walked 1, gave up 6 earned runs. Not the start to season 1 that she wanted by any means. Bullet 1 for 4 with a dinger. Doug Day 1 for 3 with a triple. And then you see Ray 1 for 4 and Ducati 1 for 3. On the winning side, player of the game, Benji Madsen, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, 4 ribbies total. Chris Lee, 8 innings pitched. I can't believe I was with you, Eagle. I can't believe they took him out. That you should let him see if he could get a complete game. He probably just doesn't have the stamina yet for that. I think they all still have 80 stamina. 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks, an earned run. Benji again, 3 for 5. Luda, 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 doubles with 4 ribbies. Clams, 3 for 4, a double, 3 ribbies, and scored 3 runs. And Anastasia Beaverhausen, 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Clams also some great defense behind the plate, especially that last inning, not letting pitches get by. And what was that? That's not what I want to do. And giving the Yankees any hope at all. Here's your box score. There's all the hits that we just discussed. Yankees 6 for 32 total. That's rough. Triple for Doug Day. Like I said, home run and a ribby for Bullet. Errors by Bullet and Delaney. And there's your pitching stats for the O's. Look at this, though. They score 11 runs. They go 15 for 40, but Wink and I... Oh, did Art get a hit? Oh, I stand corrected, Wink. We were 1 for 15, the 3 of us. We crushed it. We were definitely the anchors. And I don't mean in a good way. I mean holding this fucking team down. Or holding them back. Doubles by Clams and 2 by Luda. 2 home runs by Benji, 1 by Luda. RBIs, 3 for Clams, 4 for Benji, 4 for Luda. I got caught trying to steal third. I got a little greedy. I just had an all-around terrible fucking game. And then there you see the pitching stats. Chris Lee just pitched a masterpiece tonight. Unbelievable. And then the game log. Here we go. I think I've told you guys many times why I do this. It's for your entertainment, plus anything the stats team may need to clear up. First game jitters for some. Luda says, I agree with that, bro. It happens. I feel bad for my wife, although she was already asleep and didn't watch any of her game and probably doesn't care. But what a game, though. 11-1. That's wild. So the only team that didn't score tonight was Chicago. So we'll see if they've got it for tomorrow. I want to remind the owners, I need your lineups for tomorrow with your position changes. Remember, except for the Cardinals, where Robo will be the permanent DH since the other 3 are here and they can play the field. The other 3 teams, the Orioles, Yankees, and Cubs, will need to rotate their outfielders. I need all changes by no later than 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That's what I need. That's what I want. That's the dealio. And let's confirm the exit. What a game. What a night. We went, where did we go? 3 hours? Just over 3 hours. We started at 7:15. So a little after 10:15, so 10:22. Not too shabby. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Great night for opening night for Members Only Baseball. The Mob. The MOB. Thanks for being here. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all 40 of you. We had 30. Gosh, I think at one point we had almost 40, and I'm assuming some of those are non-mobsters. But I appreciate all the activity in the chat. I appreciate everybody being active and tuning in tonight. So we'll see you back here tomorrow night, 7:15 again. I'll get on 7:15, make some announcements, talk for a few minutes. We'll start the first pitch at 7:30. Tomorrow night, Orioles and Yankees will go first. And Cubs and Cards will go second. And then Thursday night, we'll switch that again like tonight. So I appreciate that, Bullet. Thank you, bro. Thank you, everybody that's in there. I see Frank the Franchise. Oh, yeah, I should probably have Freddie come on. We won't do it tonight, but maybe we'll do it in the future. Maybe we'll do it on Thursday night so he doesn't have to come on every night. But Annie, Frank, Bullet, Luda, Clams, Twin Screw, Chris Lee, Crazy Canuck, Joe Ray, Eagle, etc., etc., etc. Thanks for being here tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the mob. I'll see you tomorrow night, 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Good night now.